Take the second step where we don't have to lean under that lot. Right, we've got people in the asylum already. You've done. God. What are they saying?
Hey, what's the link?
Looking for the second set of stairs that were easier to get up. But there's loads of people already here, from the sound of it. John, security's on the case here, mate. Security are over in this area, mate, right now. Yeah, we've doubled back, we're coming the way you went. You seriously have to come and guide us in, buddy. Security guard, they see the light on up at top now. Cottage, I reckon. Welcome to the Lunatic Church. We must be lunatics to get here, but yeah, welcome to the Lunatic Church.
You can do the banks. Yeah. see that pathway at the side? Does that go all the way round?
Unfortunately it does, yeah. So on the way back we can go down, but you still have to come across that field and over that bad white wall, yeah. So it's got his dark, we can't. It all looks so different. Yeah. Is that me or is there a flashing light over that way as well? No. You can tell me about it and watch your footing. Right, John, I've got us here.
Okay, welcome to Ultimate Haunted UK and the Physical Earth combined tonight. This is an amazing place. Denbigh Asylum, this is where we are tonight. I know we said we were going to Pluckley Village, but that didn't happen, so we chose this place too. Unfortunately, there's lots of idiots here who are breaking in, making loads of noise. But that's kind of to our advantage because we're not we're not part of the main building. We're more interested in the mortuary and the chapel. And the mortuary and the chapel is outside the grounds, it's outside the fence, so we're not actually going where we shouldn't be really. This is kind of away from where it's all fenced off. So this is what we're doing. This is Ultimate Haunted UK and Physical Earth combined. It's going to be an interesting night. We've got an amazing team tonight, as well as Michael Postlethwaite behind the camera. There's an amazing team here tonight. You can probably see the guys here. And do you know, I've worked with these guys for so many years now, and they're just amazing. And the reason I brought them here is to see what we can pick up. And yeah, as soon as you walk in to this part of the building, it's just it just feels odd. Like they all said, you know, that your legs feel shaky, and it's that intense feeling really of like, and well, for me it's like a negative energy, and I should imagine a place like this, you know, it's all those recordings from the past, the things that's happened here, and it's just, you know, it's one of those places really, isn't it? And you know, there's lots of things happened here. Like they've got padded cells. We learnt of a gentleman today that they even had murderers here, and you know, because they were basically insane. They had a lot of bad people here at the end of the day. Over the time it was actually open, some people escaped, and obviously they captured them again. And it's just an exciting place. And anyway, we're going to crack on with the investigation, and we're going to see what we can pick up around this area first of all, which is the chapel. We're going to have to be careful because as we go over to the mortuary, there's some holes in the floor, and I believe these like manhole covers are all missing, and I believe these go right down to miles of networks of tunnels below this building. But most of them, to be honest with you, they're all kind of full up with rubbish and stuff, so it's not much of a danger. But you know, somebody could fall about 3 feet and maybe, you know, hurt themselves, so we've got to be extra special careful.
Or twist an ankle.
Or twist an ankle indeed. What we've got as well, we've got walkie-talkies, and they're all ear fed. As you can see in me here, you know, only we can hear it, so the walkie-talkie's not coming out loud. It's essential that we all keep in touch with each other, you know, to make sure that everybody's safe, and also that we don't get caught. Okay, speak to you soon. We're going to get on with the investigation. What we thought we'd do is introduce you to the team, and like I say, I've worked with these guys for a long time now, so you know, I know what they're capable of, and that's why they're here tonight. So you want to just introduce your first name?
Hi, I'm Viv. I've known John for quite a few years now and love working with him.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm John. I'm Viv's better half. Been working with John Blackburn a fair amount of time now, and yeah, out in the middle of nowhere in the woods is really interesting, especially given the history of this place.
Exciting.
What's your first name, guys?
Yeah, my name's Karen. I've known John for a very long time.
Yeah.
Having a really good time so far. A really interesting place.
Karen, do you want to just tell us, describe how you felt when you walked up?
Yeah. I'm walking up to the area by the morgue. My legs look like jelly, and I felt like really out of control. It felt really weird.
Okay.
Jackson, your neck.
Yeah, and also I had a pain behind my right ear, and I had a vision of a Sten gun type thing being shot into the back of behind my ear.
Yeah. Excellent.
What about Viv and John? Have you experienced anything, Viv and John?
I keep seeing like a figure walking this way, but it's like in a white robe.
And I keep on getting footsteps I can't account for the fall and raise of the wind.
That's really funny you say that, because as it turned up, I thought I'd seen someone stood there. If you can remember, I was like, is that someone stood there? So, just a second, we've still got one more person to introduce.
Hi, my name's Dave. This is an amazing place. I'm looking forward to getting in there. See what's about.
Fantastic. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I want to tell you about a dream I had about a week ago now, before we came here, and I'm trying to put, I'm kind of putting two and two together now, and it was basically an old black gentleman sat on a round table, and the round table was inside a room that looked very clinical, and it's only just twigged now. I wonder if it's connected with this place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just twigged.
And
And the gentleman in question, he was just looking at me in just a blank face, and you know, he was just kind of staring into, you know, right through me really. It wasn't as if he was wanting to make communication, if that makes sense. He was just staring right through me. So it was very, very strange, and rightly or wrongly, I'm wondering whether it's connected with this place.
Okay.
Should we go on the back?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna go around the back.
Got you.
As soon as I close my eyes, then it'll be interesting to check any history of the information of this place. But I know there's been fires here, you know, that have been caused by vandals and stuff. But this was before then.
Okay.
This was when the place was an asylum, and it was like a mass panic of inmates.
Okay.
And that's the first thing I got. As soon as I closed my eyes, I got that. It was very, very strong.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else got anything.
Sorry.
Did you hear what John said then?
No, say again, John.
I said I got something similar, but down by the mortuary.
Okay.
There'd been a fire with smoke coming out, lots of black smoke.
Okay.
It was like a mass panic. You know, obviously the inmates are disturbed anyway, but I mean, this was a mass panic, and it was like, you know, trying to control them, basically.
Which way?
Over there. Behind us. Yeah.
Okay. Behind us.
It wasn't anything else. It was like a proper footsteps.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a torchlight I can see, but how close would you say? Close by or? You see it there?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
What's up there?
I thought I heard something behind us.
Can't see it. It's breathing. Right. Karen's here, breathing.
She is.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just me moving around behind you guys.
Okay, thank you, Oliver. Maybe she's not here for a while.
Flash is back. See it?
What we decided to do is to stay around this area just for a while. The reason being because there's too many idiots who are disrupting things inside the main part of the building.
Yep.
Which is where we're not going. And obviously the security guard is well, he's got his job on tonight, and we just thought we'll stay out of the way for a bit.
It sounded like someone was rushing up to us. Only if you heard it, but that's how it sounded to me.
Once or twice. I don't know if it's my imagination. I don't know if anybody can see it. Here. But once or twice I thought I've seen a figure once or twice.
Which way the direction, John?
That way.
No, this one.
That way near the trees. It's kind of in my peripheral vision. You know, I just seen it at the corner of my eye. So, whether it's me seeing things or not in the dark, I don't know, but that's what I saw.
How's everybody else feeling?
It's the breathing. It's like when you breathe in, it hurts. Look at me on the back.
About feeling, John? How are you feeling now?
I feel really, really breathless. Like there's something sitting right on my chest there.
Okay. So there's
cards in. Interested in this bit.
Maybe do I, to be honest.
So we've chosen the right area. You've no chance in there tonight.
There's just so many people. Just as we were walking up, me and Viv, we basically walked into a security guard telling off a load of kids screaming and stuff. So it's very active on here tonight, it is. And I don't mean in a spiritual, well, yeah, it is in a spiritual way, but there's a lot of people around as well.
Yeah.
Did someone just go?
Oh, yeah, when I said I heard to my friend.
I've just heard that clear as day, just
I heard something similar to that.
Wait, who was it, John?
No, that was me just then.
Just then, but not before. Okay.
I don't know. I've got a recurring theme going on in my head. The only thing I can say is, imagine kind of like a kid's drawing of a monster with a big red head and then jagged teeth like you'd have in a jack-o'-lantern or something like that. But initially I've just got the head with the eyes and the jagged teeth, and then that's on a certain background of wall, almost a light greyish wall, and then I've got the same type thing, but drawn out more of a stick figure with the same type head but smaller, again in red, but it's on like a pea green, limeish green, sea green type background, and I've just got these playing over and over.
Ooh.
Do you think you should stay behind here for a bit, or maybe move on?
I don't actually know, mate. I know it's an activity that, you know, with humans that's going on in that area.
This is where we need a drone.
Yes. It's up to you, we can't stay planted in this spot.
No.
What about a circle back round this side and we've got, you know, let it go round. Or move round that way.
It's got bulbs on the doors and the windows.
New security company took over 3 weeks ago, and that's why all these 3 or 4 weeks, that's why all these fences and everything's been boarded. And before then, and even people we spoke to said, oh, it's upsetting because you used to be able to just walk in. So, good dude. So whichever way you want, right or left, it's up to you.
I think just take me away from that side.
Drawn that way.
You are?
Yeah, right to where this portcullis, where this sticky out bit is.
We've got a lot of trees here keeping us pretty safe, haven't we? Yeah. So we could maybe just go.
I just saw a flash of light.
What was it?
Police car.
Where?
Just over there. Well, we escaped Denbigh Asylum. As we probably said before, or you probably heard before, that we had to make a hasty retreat because there was a lot of kids who got inside the asylum, and then the police came and the security guards were running around. I believe a few got caught, but we escaped, and it was quite interesting because we escaped via a back route down the fields. It was kind of like Escape from Alcatraz. But anyway,
excellent.
These guys were superb as usual. We're just going to interview Viv and John and just say,
fantastic.
Just find out what they thought about the evening, guys. How did you find it?
Oh, it was, yeah, really, really good. The energies were amazing. It's just a shame we couldn't get a bit further in. But yeah, really good. Really enjoyed it.
Totally agree with that one.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it really is a shame that we couldn't have stayed a bit longer. I mean, even on the outside, the entire hill was just really, really buzzing. It was really, really interesting. We picked up some odd bits and pieces, and we had a lot of footsteps and a lot of noises that we couldn't explain simply by what was going on and around the area and everything. So yeah, really, really good. if I'm looking for a retirement home, I might try to get one of the apartments there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Excellent,
Take it easy,
excellent.
guys, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Stars.
Have a chat with David. Yeah. And what did you get out of tonight, Dave?
Yeah, brilliant energy around the church. We managed to get round with hearing footsteps and heard a voice once. Yeah, really good.
There was a big deep breath as well, weren't there?
Yeah,
Which
big
we
deep
heard.
breath.
I heard that as well. Yeah.
So, back here at Denby again.
Cheers, Dave.
It's Physical Earth and Ultimate Haunted UK tonight, and we've had a blast. It's been an interesting night, and you know, we all work together. We all work well together. It was all organised, and we got everybody out nice and safe and sound. Unlike a lot of other idiots who are in there tonight.
Exactly.
And just kind of who kind of spoilt the evening really. But you know what? We came away with an amazing experience, so all wasn't wasted. So from me, good night, God bless, and we'll see you again very, very soon.
Like a bloody fool. If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes you now give you no